50's the name. Shiny hunting's my game. Gotta catch 'em all. Nothing's ever the same. With my trusty football, I'm always on the spree. No shiny can escape. They all come to me. Shiny after shiny, it's never enough. I'm on a quest, and it can get rough. From Pallet Town to Johto and beyond, I'm the shiny hunter. The bond is strong. I've caught 'em all. Every shiny you can name. Kanto region, Johto region. I've conquered the game. Hefty is the king. The one who never quits. Caught 'em twice. Now that's the real deal. No tricks. I conquered the game. Hefty's the king. The one who never quits. Caught him twice. Now that's the real deal. No tricks.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome on in. What's up, Epic? What's up, Hassan? Congratulations on the swine and the vine. That's awesome. Epic, gonna try for the shiny Snivy again today. Good luck on that. Random Tuber, what's up? I have not played Emerald Imperium. I think I've seen a couple of thumbnails on YouTube of people playing it. How is it? But good to see you guys. We're going to keep going on this Mewtwo today. If it doesn't shine, we are going to hit odds today. So let's hope we don't go over odds. How was everyone's Saturday? Hope it was good. Come on, top switch. Catch up. You just woke up. Well, good morning to you. Dragonic, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. How was your Saturday? No shiny on the first check. What even the heck is that? Good, glad to hear it. Razzie, good morning. How is wrestling? Was good, glad to hear it. No shiny. Oh, I'm a little tired today. I don't know why. But hopefully this coffee and hanging out with all y'all will wake me up a little bit. You're up until 12:30 a.m. trying to get the shiny Snivy to the point where 2 Gyarados take the place of your best Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Epic. It was mentioned yesterday too. I don't know if you have a shiny Ekans or shiny Arbok in Pokemon Go, but those are increased odds right now too. I think it's 1 in 128, so that'd be another one to check on if you don't already have it. No shiny. I don't know. I got a pretty good feeling about today. Battles are a little harder than Radical Red. You can build them at Granite Cave and Stevens Room. Harder than Radical Red. That sounds like it's a pretty hard game then. Oh, that's right. You did mention that. I'm sorry, Epic. Yeah, I do remember you saying that now. Yeah, you got the sock and the Ekans. I need to get another sock. Where I live, we don't get socks, we get throws. We did get socks over here during some events. I can't remember what it was, some Go Fest or something like that. But I do need to get a second one to transfer into home. And that sub count just went up to 1942. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you in person. I'm hoping we might be able to hit 1950 today. That would be pretty sweet. But there's nothing I can do to get that number up. It's all up to everyone watching. All I can do is hopefully entertain you guys enough to earn your sub. You had a good account, but it was connected to your school Gmail. So when you left school, the account basically got deleted. Oh, that stinks. I'd be annoyed by that. Scribbo, what's going on? Happy Sunday. In fact, I am so confident, or I should say, I'm so optimistic that we're going to get a shiny today that I set up the auto counter differently, so now it is actually counting each individual check instead of just, you know, increasing the counter by 2 every reset. Kieran, good morning, and Shinies, good morning to you. Shinies, I do have a lure on. I have heard conflicting um, reports as to whether or not a lure works on static encounters, but I figure it doesn't hurt to have one on. Might help, doesn't hurt. But are you saying that it drops the odds down to 1 in 1025? If that's the case, then we're about to hit odds. Doesn't hurt to find the allure in lure. It does. Interesting. So we are about to hit odds if that's the case. Don't call me Shirley. My bad. I like how you only understood Paula Poundstone. What do you mean? Oh, only you understood. Yeah. I'm the only one old enough to understand a Paula Poundstone reference. Sox Cry does not sound like what he looks like. I'm not sure what the Sock Cry is like. Is it something like Blorp? Because that would not sound like what Sock looks like if it went Blorp. Yeah, only me. Okay. I don't know why I reversed those words. It goes, hey, oh yeah! Hey, oh yeah! I don't think that's true. I think you're lying. Alright, come on. Come on. Sock shouts, shoo! Kieran, why are you so funny? Is that like something you have to like work on, or is that just natural? Do you like carry like a notepad around with you and just write down all the funny thoughts you have and then just say them later to make it seem like you're just that funny off the cuff? You just have no friends. Ouch, that hurts. I'm taking that personally. I thought your wife is supposed to be your best friend. Matthew, good morning. Shiny Shinx. Oh my gosh. That's not what you were going for. Should you catch a run? I mean, I would catch it. There's always the chance it's got better stats than the one you already have. If it doesn't, you can always just get rid of it. But I know that pain. Anyone that says a shiny is a shiny has not gotten like a 38th shiny Lickitung. 641? That doesn't sound like it's got good stats. So did everyone have a good rest of their Saturday after I last saw you? Anyone getting up into anything fun? Anyone get into any mischief? Did anyone eat anything good? You don't think you'll ever not catch a shiny in PLA alone? You have a box full of individual shinies. I definitely don't catch some Pokemon in the mainline games. In Pokemon Go, I always do, just to see if it's got better stats, but in the mainline games, I've definitely not caught Pokemon. Like, I've been doing this on-off again hunt lately for a female Torchic in Violet, and I've phased 14 times so far. I've gotten 14 male Torchics, and I haven't caught a single one. As soon as I see it's male, I'm just like, get out of here. Watched some more Severance last night. You're actually getting hooked? Nice. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I still have an Apple TV account, because that's how I watched Ted Lasso. Even though, like, I never paid for it. I don't know how I ended up getting it. But I'll have to check see if it's still active. Because I didn't realize until I saw a commercial for Severance yesterday that that's an Apple show. At least over in the US. So I'll have to see what's going on there. How far into it are you now, Kieran? I want to know, like, how many episodes I gotta watch before I'm supposed to get hooked. I know it's got Adam Scott in it, which is nice because I like him. CMV mayonnaise is just bread lotion. CMV. What's that mean? What's that stand for? Ah, gotcha. Free on Prime, then the rest you've used your legitimate Fire Stick. It's on Prime for you. Is it on Prime for me? Okay, looks like the first season's on Prime for me. I'm guessing the second season I gotta watch on Apple. That makes sense. I had no idea your dad was in Pokemon. Snorlax. Oh my gosh, your dad take a lot of dad naps. Falling asleep in the recliner. Probably. Missing no. Ah ha ha. Shinies. That's a good one. Well, that's just based off of a very quick Google search, Kieran. It might not be correct. I just searched Severance, Amazon Prime, and the first link that popped up was Amazon Prime saying watch the first season on Amazon Prime. I didn't click on it to find out if I could actually watch it or if I had to buy like another subscription. That annoys me. That's happening a lot more often nowadays between Amazon Prime and Disney Plus. Like, you go to the app and you see shows or movies, and then you click on it, and then it's like, oh, well, even though you are in the Amazon Prime app, you actually need to have a Shudder account in order to watch this, or a Showtime account. If you're in Disney Plus, like, oh, you need to have a Hulu account, and I don't like that. Rent or buy on streaming? Yeah, I would never rent or buy anything on a streaming service. Well, I might rent. If it came down to it, I might rent on a streaming service. I would never buy anything on a streaming service. Getting to the point in Insurgents where boss battles have Eevee trade mods. Spent all night last night Eevee trading. Well, that's good, right? That makes it a challenge. Random Tuber was just talking about Insurgents and how they're playing. Right? Wasn't that Insurgents that Random Tuber was talking about? Or am I misremembering? I can't keep track of all these ROM hacks. No, I'm sorry. Random Tuber was talking about Emerald Imperium. I got the eye right. You gotta give me props for that. You rented on a streaming service twice? Yeah, I rented a movie once because I really wanted to watch it, and it wasn't streaming on any of the platforms that I have subscriptions to. I'm sure I've done that a couple times. But I would never buy anything from a streaming service. Insurgents is a fan-made game. I know it is. Why would I not think it's a fan-made game? What are you talking about? Why are you shaking your head at me? Uh-oh, what's up, Epic? Snivy is gone? Oh, is the event over? Oh, I didn't realize the event ended. I thought those usually end like on Sundays. Or I guess, I mean, it is Sunday. Maybe it just ended. Shinies, that if you would have 10 years, then no, I wouldn't buy something. Yeah, I forgot for a second that Epic's in Japan, so. Probably a good call, Chinese. Alright, according to Chinese, we're over odds now. Which kind of stinks. Matthew, neither have I. It scares me. What we got going on in Pokemon Go right now? Do I got any good spawns at my house? It does scare me, Kieran. The unknown scares me. Well, there's a Gyarados. That's actually the first wild Gyarados I've seen during this event. Dratini. Giramaka. Onyx. Nothing shiny. What are you scared of, Kieran? Why spawn of the day? Yesterday was a shiny Gyarados. Nice. What do you mean spawn of the day? Does she just check one Pokemon per day? That'd be wild. Your brother had a little too much fun on holiday once and fell asleep with his head in a bidet. Wow. Sounds like your brother did have a lot of fun. You get a free spawn of the day every day? Really? I did not know that. Oh, you got a shiny Gyarados? Nice, Epic. Congratulations. And a BTB. What's a BTB? I am terrible with acronyms. Is that back to back? Back to back, okay. Surrounded by a white circle every midnight. I learn new things from you every day, Matthew. I had no idea that was a thing. In retrospect, it does make sense. Um, because I've always felt like, I almost feel like sometimes like it knows that I'm at my house. Like, this is, where I am is my house. And so, like, it's like, okay, well, I'll give you spawns because you're at your house. Because otherwise, I don't know why I would get spawns where I am. But if it automatically gives you a spawn every day, that makes sense. You got 8 shinies during the lunar moon event. Nice. I didn't get any. I don't think. No, I didn't. I was hoping to get a Snivy or a Darumaka or the other one, and I didn't get any of them. But I think I ended up getting 5 or 6 shinies during the Fashion Week event, so I'm good. I'm chill. I can't believe I got that many. I got the Sneasel, the Absol, the Diglett, I got a Furfrou. What else did I get? I know there's at least one more. Oh, the Curlia. Victini's Secret. That's right. Yeah, Furfrou, Sneasel, Diglett, Absol, Curlia. Then I also found random Snowruts and Crocodiles. Oh, Dunsparce. That was the other one I wanted to get during this event. I wanted to get a second shiny Dunsparce. Just so I'm prepared whenever they add the Dunsparce. The Netflix Pokemon. You want a Furfrou Community Day? That would be nice. I have 2 out of the 3 trims you can get in my region in Pokemon Go. I'd like to get that 3rd one, and I'd like to get just a regular old shaggy one. Thought about getting back into Go, but you wanted to completely restart. Not sure how to do if it's even possible. Yeah, that's a good question, Kieran. The first thing that comes to mind is just create a new account with a new email address. I don't know if it's possible to reset an account. I'm sure Matthew would have an idea about that. If you want to get 4-segment Dunsparce or Dunsparce in general, average of 5,000 candies are needed to just hit odds on 1. What? Matthew, do you know how to reset a Pokemon Go account? Not create a new account with a new email address, but reset an existing one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 1 out of 100 and it'll likely cost 50 candy to evolve. True. Like, Kieran wants to restart Pokemon Go from scratch, but he doesn't want to use a new email address to do it. He wants to use his existing email address. So, like, you know, wipe the memory of the app, basically. Delete the save file in terms that old people like me can understand. Yeah, try start select A and B at the same time. If that doesn't work, try LR and start or select. Then go is a no. Hey, that rhymes. Nice job. So I ended up watching a 4-part documentary series yesterday on the O.J. Simpson trial on Netflix. And the most shocking thing about it as I was watching it was I thought, hey, didn't Netflix release a documentary series on the O.J. Simpson trial last year? Pretty sure they did. Oh, Epic, we were just joking around. We were joking around with the button combos. Yeah, Kieran wants to reset Pokemon Go, but we don't think it's gonna be possible. You're back and you're not sick anymore. I'm glad to hear that, Mighty Munchkin. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to health. Welcome back. Just have a little cough. I do too. It's annoying. I understand. Mighty Munchkin, have you gotten anything good in the new TCG packs? Trying not to sound snooty. Snooty. Snooty Matt. Matt Snooter. No? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't like your snooty tone. Yeah, open up some packs, my Munchkin. Let me know what you get. We'll be opening up a couple packs here in about an hour. I didn't open any packs since we opened them on stream yesterday, so I feel like we're due for a rare card. Two best cards so far from the new set are the Full Art Dawn and the Rainbow Art Licky Licky. Epic, go Palkia 6. What's up, Big Cheese? Good morning to you, my friend. And John Strucker, good morning to you, too. A lot of amazing people in the chat right now. Trying a Dialga and Pidgeot EX deck in pocket. Going pretty good. Need some tool cards. Yeah, that's right. They just added that, right? That's like a new subset of cards now, is the tool cards. I haven't gotten any of those yet. So I don't really know what they do or anything about them. Mourning is a social construct. I mean, I guess that's correct. 3 Silver Darkrai. That's crazy. Come on, Shiny. Too long of a day? Aw, I'm sorry, bud. Your mom all settled in? John's record says that the bottom switch is going to shine today. We'll find out if you're right, John. I'm definitely not going to be upset if it does. I was a smart boy this morning when I set up the stream, and I have the auto counters separate. I set up separate auto counters for the top switch and bottom switch. That way, if one of these things does shine and we move on to a different hunt, it's going to take less time to set up, which is good. Your one dog is very unsure of life right now. Aww. Give her hugs. Super cuddly last night at bedtime. Nice. Mewtwo! What's going on, buddy? Good morning to you. Now, please shine for me. Oh, that would have been awesome. That would have been so cool if it shone right there, Mewtwo. You let me down. I'm blaming you. Pachirisu EX and Infernape EX? Ooh, I haven't gotten the Infernape EX yet. I'd like to get that one. What about right now? Let's find out. You decide to be more pale today. Lighter shade of pale. Here we go. Is it going to be shiny? Show me that shiny. Show me that shiny Mewtwo. Nope. So here's a dumb question that I'm pretty sure I know the answer to, but I just want to make sure. If it is shiny, it won't appear shiny in the cutscene, right? The cutscene will always be the non-shiny. For once, your main is getting luckier than your mini. Ooh. That's a good thing, right? Cutscene will be non-shiny, I believe. Yes, thank you, Karen. Cutscene will always have normal Mewtwo. Thank you, Mewtwo. Amber, good morning. How you feeling, Amber? I forgot to ask you yesterday, and I apologize. I was making dinner last night, and it just occurred to me, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't asked Amber how she's feeling. And then I went back to cooking, and then after I was done cooking, I forgot. And by cooking, I mean I turned on the stove and put a frozen pizza in it. Or the oven, I guess. The stove would be the range. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh no, is that face because you're not feeling well, or because you're sad that I forgot to ask you? Shefty, no, you definitely should not call me Shefty. That would be what is called a lie, a falsehood. That would be what's the word? Misrepresentation, misleading. 40 tickets in the TCGP shop, but should you get the Dialga cover? I'm the type of person when it comes to TCGP that if I have enough tickets to buy something, I buy it. And then I just work my way up. Feeling better today, taking it slow. Dorian isn't feeling the best. And yes, Saz, because you forgot me. Technically, I didn't forget you. I remembered you. and then I forgot that I remembered you. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe I forgot. I think that's more of a philosophical question that there's no answer to. Sorry, Dorian's not feeling the best. Please give him my love. Oh no, Mewtwo, you're sick too. Everyone's sick. Stop being sick, everybody. Do me a favor. Don't be sick. 1/3 forgot? Yeah, I think that's 2/3 of me remembered. 1/3 of me forgot. I think that's accurate, Cheese. I'll go with that. Everyone's sick at home but me. And me, Matthew. 2 ear infections. My goodness. Mighty Munchkin just got over being sick. We missed you yesterday, buddy, but I completely understand. Not trying to make you feel guilty. Just want to say that I was thinking about you yesterday and that you weren't in the chat, and I was hoping you were okay. No maths at me, head hurts. All right, fair enough. Yeah, Kieran, please make everyone soup. However, everyone's going to want a unique variety of soup. So you can't just make a big pot. You have to make 15 or 16 individual bowls of soup. Sore throat, which resulted in a cough. Gotcha. Your mom and you already made soup. Nice. What kind of soup, Epic? What's everyone's favorite type of soup? Chicken and tortellini. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm not a big soup fan, but chicken and tortellini sounds amazing. You were healing while playing with your baby cousin. Chicken noodles. That's a good one. That's a classic. Cheesy corn soup. I do like cheese. I do like corn. Loaded baked potato soup. Chicken and sweet corn. Wow. I'm not a huge soup fan, but if I had to pick a favorite soup, I'd probably go French onion. Don't open the soup floodgates. Oh my gosh, the floodgates. Too many lists. French onion, zuppa toscana, chicken gnocchi, tomato basil, lobster bisque. Ooh, fancy. Fancy John in the chat. Light Gold 25, thank you so much, Dragonic. Clam chowder. Favorite soup is chili. You know, that raises a good question. Is chili a soup? If chili is a soup, then chili's probably my favorite soup. Chili is a stew. And what is the difference between a soup and a stew? What exactly is in a Cobb salad? 10 cool points to anyone that gets that reference. The spelling. That's a good answer, Kieran. That is correct. That is technically correct, which is the best type of correct. Chili has beans. Keith Stroganoff, what's going on, buddy? Stew has stuff in it. Soup doesn't. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why I don't like soup, because there's nothing in it. It's just a bowl of nothing. Soup is watery and stew is more thick. Stew has a kid named Tommy and another one named Dill. Dr. Fiend, what's going on? Good to see ya. Chili does have beans. I do know that. Chili is a form of chili. Thank you, Amber. We got that all straightened out now. A wild Tyler Shanks has appeared in your chili. Hey, what's going on, Tyler? Glad you're doing well. Enjoy the grounded. Has whole chat got sick? I think the majority of it, yeah. No one cough on me, because I haven't gotten sick yet. 1610 for Reggie Gigas, no luck yet. Ugh. Ugh. And those are like, what did we say the other day? It's like minute-long resets? Or is it less than that? You can tell someone you're chilling, but can't tell someone they're stewing. Oh, you never want to tell someone they're stewing. That's a way to make someone angry. Juggling 16 pots of stew, be patient. Kieran's doing his best. Let's go new stream. What's going on, Transition Maker? Welcome back. Yeah, no one cough on me, please. Cabbage and water. Ugh. Cabbage water soup. Probably has some lentils in it, too. You made split pea soup yesterday. So I've never made split pea soup myself, Amber, so I gotta ask you a question. First question that comes to my mind when I hear that you made split pea soup. Do you individually split each pea? Nom 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 nom. Every single one. That must take a while to make them. That's dedication. Just a breakfast. What'd you have? Was it soup? Because we're talking about soup here. It's in a bag, dried peas. Dried split peas. So, are split peas more expensive than regular peas? They come split. You don't think so? That's a pretty good deal then. If you can get split peas for the same price as whole peas. Is this conversation appeasing? It is. It is. It's very appeasing. Give Mewtwo some peas. We are all about the food this morning. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Cito, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Cito, I hope you brought the luck. I need some luck today. Can you imagine if one of these shines and muscle memory takes over and I reset over it? That'd be scary. You haven't ate this morning, now you're hungry? Same here. All I've had is 1.5 cups of coffee. Got to play Sword and Shield. Nice. Anything in particular you're going for? This morning conversation has been sponsored by Fernando. Somewhere, Fernando's got a big smile on his face and he doesn't know why. Imagine it's shiny, reset the wrong switch a la Excelgor. Kieran, why would you bring up such a terrible thing that absolutely did not happen on a live stream? You know what upsets me the most about that? Not the fact that I reset over the Excelgor because, you know, whatever. We ended up getting it anyway. Or I ended up getting it off stream. So, you know, I'm not like sad that like, you know, it's an unfinished hunt. It's that it would have been my quickest reset hunt ever. It was like 13 or something like that. Something crazy like that. And I ruined it. Just shiny hunting and sword and shield. Nice. Well, I wish you all the luck. Hope you get all the shinies today. Or maybe it was like 26. I don't think it was 13, but I think it was like 26. Somewhere around there. It was under 30. I know that. It was under 30, and it would have been the shortest wild hunt, the shortest soft reset hunt I've ever had. I mean, we found it, we caught it, we looked at the nature, and then I reset the wrong switch. Because I didn't save right away. Like a noob. Alright, come on. We gotta get the shiny. Stop talking about bad luck. Start talking about good luck. Shiny Mewtwo right here. Here we go. Ah, no, but wouldn't that have been awesome? One day I'll have one of those. One day I'll call a shiny. What if it's shiny on both Switches at the same time? Dude, if that was the case, not only would that be the coolest, most epic shiny reaction ever, it would also be amazing because that means that we would have gotten both Mewtwo's and we wouldn't have to continue the hunt at all. I'd reset both Switches. Kieran, get out of here. I thought you were supposed to be nice to me now that you're a mod. Kaludi, what's going on? Welcome back in. Good to see ya. Why don't you go slide on a light and fall on your butt or something? We're friends, right? This is what friends do, I guess. I'd yell no. I would. Thank you, Matthew. I'm glad someone's nice to me. I've literally never been mean or made fun of anyone ever in my entire life. Still feel that pain in your hip to this day? You are getting old, dude. Here we go, about to hit 1100. 1100 on the checks. Has anyone ever gotten a shiny on like a big round number like that? Like 1100 or 1000 or 500? Or like right on odds like 512 or 1365? And after that's 1111, that's true. Make a wish. Make a wish when we hit 1111. Matthew, that is probably the most epic shiny counter I've ever known of. Spiritomb on 108. And we all know 108 is very significant when it comes to Spiritomb. Got Arceus on 255. What? Stat breakpoint in most Final Fantasy games. Yeah, 255 is a pretty prevalent number when it comes to like back-end programming in video games, because of the 256, right? You got 0 and then 1 through 255. Even on a lot of Pokemon back-end stuff, 255 can be a max. Yuxi on 3737, that's a pretty good one. Your first Squovit on the Root Challenge was 2525. Ah, that's nice. Let's see. I guess the closest thing I have on stream is actually my very first hunt. My very first successful hunt that I did on stream was a Galarian Slowpoke. and I got it in 1565, which doesn't sound like anything special, but it's exactly 200 over odds. So I thought that was pretty neat. Those numbers are too low for you, John. Ah. What about 10,000, John? You ever got a shiny on 10,000? Two hatches in a row. Fake Coco and Quaxley both hatched at 208. What? I'm jealous. Dome Eyes at 600. Okay, so Matthew's gotten all the cool numbers. He's just rubbing it in. He's so snooty. He really is. If you remember, let's see some Machoke arms in the chat, because Matthew Snyder be flexing right now. You've only had one hunt go over that? I've had, I know for a fact, three. 3 hunts have gone over 10,000 for me. The Regidrago, my second type null, and of all things, an Entei from Wormholes, of all things. I needed to rehunt Entei to get in a Premier Ball, and it went over 10,000, which, if anyone, if it didn't happen to me, and if anyone else said that it took them 10,000 checks in a Wormhole to get a shiny, I'd say they were capping, but it actually happened. You've never had an over odds hunt. Get out of here, Mewtwo. I don't like you anymore. We're done. No, I don't mean that. Please come back. Your only ever reset hunt was Shalfa-Lophany. Ah, okay. I think all my Shalfa hunts have been under odds, right? Pretty sure. Tepig went over 10k in Black 2. Yikes. And those aren't quick resets, are they, John? Isn't there like a whole, like... If I remember correctly, don't you have to go through a whole dialogue with the professor? Yeah, please stay Mewtwo. I was just kidding. What are the odds for Shiny Charmander from Sword? Are you talking about the Gift Charmander? If you're talking about the Gift Charmander, I'm pretty sure that is Shiny locked, unfortunately. Regieleki was just short of 9k. That's your longest to date. Fun news in the TCG world, they are doing a Prismatic Evolutions mystery box with 4 packs and a promo stamped evolution, and it's 1 random per box. Interesting. Oh, hatching. Okay, so if you're doing Masuda hunting, so if you're breeding the Charmander with a Pokemon that's in a different language region, then the odds are 1 in 683. If you're Masuda hunting and you have the shiny charm, it's 1 in 512. If you're not Masuda hunting, if you're not using a Pokemon with a different language region to breed with Charmander, then its basic odds are 1 in 4096. If you have the shiny charm, it's 1 in 1365. 134 soft resets for Shiny Dialga and BDSP was not fun. 4 months to take. Yeah, and that's the longest resets, like, in the whole wide world, is BDSP. You're a trooper, Dragonic. Pogo counts, it did take you 87 rates for 1 shiny legendary. Which one was that, Mewtwo? And I saw that sub count just went up again. We're now at 1943. If that was you that just subscribed, please let me know so I can say thank you in person. $15.41 checks. That's pretty good. Oh, all combined. Okay, so not for any one particular legendary, but just overall, you want 87, or I guess you want 86 legendary raids without a shiny, and the 87th one was shiny. Gotcha. It's like going, It's like catching all 4 Pokemon in a Dynamax adventure and going like 75 adventures without a shiny. And then went 60 plus without another. Yikes. What is the base odds for legendaries in raids? Is it 1 in 20? One in 20? Okay. 141 for Yveltal, nothing yet. You'll get a Dragonic. I know you will. I know you will. I think my longest, actually, I know my longest um, Dynamax shiny legendary was also my last one, Tapu Lele. It was, I want to say 273 checks. Thankfully, that one was a pretty easy Dynamax, though. Worst you personally seen from someone you know is around 120 for Rayquaza. Yikes, 120. 6 times odds, approximately. Will I go after shiny Regigigas? Probably won't. I mean, if I do, it probably won't be for a while, because there's other hunts I want to work on. I don't need a Regigigas. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it would be cool to be able to say that I've hunted all the Regis in Sword and Shield. I just don't have any reason to do it anytime soon, if that makes sense. But I'm sure eventually I'll be looking for things to hunt. If we finish this challenge before ZA comes out, which I feel right now fairly confident we will, the big X factor is going to be Latios and Latias. Then I might do some Masuda hunts again. There's still a handful of things I need to get in Premier Balls. Or I might try out doing a Nuzlocke. Kieran, that's a good question. I know Dragonics told me, but I can't remember. And did that... No, I already counted it. Okay. I keep thinking the sub count's gone up, but I think it was already 1943. John, I hate to say it, but I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I think I am going to end up doing the laddies in DAs. The laddius. I was thinking about possibly doing it in BDSP, but let's be honest. Okay, there we go. So yes, once you enter the den and you battle it, it's shiny. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, that would be the best way to do it, Matthew. Unfortunately, I cannot stream my 3DS. I can only stream my Switches and Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Yeah, the Regis Transition Maker are in the Crown Tundra DLC. There's 4 temples. Each one having either Regice, Registeel, Regirock, or there's a 4th temple where you have to choose between Regieleki or Regidrago. And once you have all 5 Regis, which means that, you know, you're probably going to have to do some trading or do another playthrough. Once you have all 5 Regis on your team, then you can go to a Dynamax Den to encounter Regigigas. You wouldn't mind seeing just me for a few streams? You mean like not even like hunting Mewtwo, just like chatting with you guys? Like you want a few streams where it's just like it's just like this, and I'm just like, yo, what's up, everybody? Let's talk about stuff. Except hopefully not as blurry. perfect? You guys like that? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, this is Hefty. What's happening? Let's talk about it. Gosh, I mean, I'm shocked enough that there's people that stick around to watch me talk while I'm hunting Pokemon. Imagine me just talking without even Pokemon. Ugh, that'd be terrible. You saw my inside skin. That's a sentence I don't think I've ever read before. I don't think I've updated that webcam only overlay since back in the horizontal stream days. I haven't updated that overlay since we went to shorts. We used to start on that every stream. It used to be the stream would start and it was just me on the screen. Now I'd be like, hello everyone, I am Hefty, welcome to my stream. How is everybody? That's good to hear. And then I would go over to an overlay like this and we'd start playing Pokemon. But then one day I started the stream and it started with my big head on the screen and nothing else. And someone in the chat said, ah! And that made me feel very self-conscious, so I stopped doing it. Those were words together as a sentence. They certainly were. Go into the den if it's not shiny, do a hard reset and try again until it shines. That's right. One day I just don't wear a cap. There have been streams where I have no hat on. 10 cool points, if you can find one. Cheesy Bag Podcast 1. That would be a lot of fun. I would really enjoy doing a podcast with you. We've gotten 53 Charmander eggs. That's a good start. That's more than 10% of the way to odds. Cock and cheese. That could be the name of it. I don't get it though. Why don't I get it? I feel like I should get it. Let's do it. Chalk and cheese. Is that a phrase? Chalk and cheese? Hold on. Before you say anything, I'm gonna look it up. Because I need to check to see if there's something I can make fun of before or not. Okay, that is a phrase. That is an idiom I've never heard before. So, Kieran, thank you for teaching me something new. The Hefty Cheese Podcast, where the topics are heavy and the jokes are cheesy. I like it. Yeah, thank you, Kieran. I'm not going to make fun of you for that, because it's literally in the Cambridge Dictionary. And how can I make fun of you for something that's in the Cambridge Dictionary? I mean, I've heard similar terms, like things that mean the same thing, but most commonly I hear oil and water. And then all we do is talk about how heavy specific items are. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do a lot of research on that. Yeah, so Kieran, have you ever heard the term they go together like oil and water? Because that's a phrase that means the same thing, but that's one that I've heard. How heavy is Waylord? And also add a cheesy joke. Waylord's so heavy. How heavy is he? Waylord is so heavy that if it weighed any more, it would... Alright, come on, shiny. Give me shiny Mewtwo. Hogwash. Where did that term come from? Like, at what point was hogwashing a thing? And at what point was it determined that washing hogs was nonsense? Or does hogwash refer to, like, if I was, like, you know, an unscrupulous person and I went around trying to sell people bottles of hogwash, and it turned out that hogwash was just water? Is that where that came from? How much does hogwash cost? Or how much did it cost at the time that hogwash was available for purchase? And how much would that be in today's dollars? And was it sold by the liter? By the gallon? Could you buy hogwash in bulk? These are the questions that are going to keep me up tonight. Me and my questions. I have a very curious nature, Amber. And I just want someone to help me understand. Is water wet? I've been told that it is not. I have been told that scientifically, technically, water is not wet. It makes things wet. And I have to take people's... I have to take that on faith. Because I trust in the people that say that. I don't necessarily understand the science behind it, but there's a lot of things that I don't understand why they are true or how things work, but I just accept that smarter people than I know the reasoning. What an interesting stream this has been so far today. I feel like we've all learned a lot. Alright, come on, shiny. I can't wait for one of these things to be shiny, because I've never been more excited about knocking out a Pokemon. I'm very excited about getting to use my Alolan Clocky, what's going on, buddy? The Clock Man himself. Also going for the Mewtwo. Clocky, I saw you just put up a video of opening 10 packs yesterday and you got some good stuff. Nice. I'm going to have to watch that in a little bit. Chilling on the couch with Archie. Very cool. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything stellar yet from the new packs, but I did get a full art Dawn and a rainbow art Licky Licky. Those are my two best cards so far. I'm happy with those. Gotta go. Good luck, Mighty Munchkin. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hope you have a great rest of your day, man. Thanks for being here. What am I doing right now? Alahadi? Let me know if I mispronounced that. I'm terrible with pronunciations. Right now, I am hunting for a shiny Mewtwo in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm currently in the middle of a challenge, trying to get a shiny of all the Pokemon that have Mega Evolutions before Pokemon Legends ZA comes out. You can see right here, out of the 47 that I can hunt, so far we've gotten 34. We got 13 left to go. 2 of those 13 are Mewtwo, so that's what we're working on right now. Okay, so far are Full Art Giratina and Rainbow Weavile. I haven't seen those yet. And Clocky, I still have not gotten a single gold card from any set. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Can you please help me? And also, how terrible is trading? Got Tina yesterday from Wonder Pick. Nice. Congratulations, Cheese. Little advice on the go cards, just pull one. Hope that helps. Thank you, Amber. I will take that advice under consideration. You're very helpful, as always. I'm constantly learning new things from you, Amber. Come on, bottom switch. There we go. Amber gets her helpfulness from you. Well, then thank you, Clocky. You followed Amber's tip and you got gold Dialga yesterday? Dang. It's a regular Tina, not a super fancy one. Still, I haven't gotten any Tinas. We'll be opening a couple packs in about 20 minutes, which will be exciting. We didn't get any big hits yesterday. A lot of new cards for me though, because I haven't opened a ton of packs yet with the new set. I haven't, bought any gold or anything. So a lot of the cards we got yesterday from 3 packs were, even though they were just like base set cards, they were brand new cards for me. So I was excited about that. One base set card I don't have yet that I really want to get is Poochyena. I just think it's adorable. It's such a cute looking card. Pokemon ZA be on a normal Switch because just finished Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and want to get another Pokemon game. You don't know if you should buy Arceus or wait for Pokemon ZA. Good question. I do believe that ZA will be on the regular Switch. I don't know this for certain, but my gut tells me that it's going to be dual released, meaning when it comes out, it will come out on both the Switch and the Switch 2. So I'm almost positive it will be on the Switch, and I feel very certain that it will also be on the Switch too. We don't know when it's coming out yet, though. We know it's coming out sometime this year, so if you're looking for something right away and you can't, and it's possible that maybe you can save up some more money before, the fall or whenever ZA comes out, I would say pick up Arceus. But the best advice I can give you right now, considering it's February 2nd, is wait until Pokemon Day, which I believe is February 27th. On Pokemon Day, they're going to have a huge Pokemon Presents talking about all the stuff that's happening this year with Pokemon, and that will give you a better idea, right? That'll let you know, hopefully, when ZA is coming out. If they say ZA is coming out in like May, then maybe hold off and wait. If they say ZA is coming out like in Christmas, then maybe think about whether or not you can pick up a game now and another one at the end of the year. So that would be my advice. You have so many gaps and other sets to fill, and the OCD and you is struggling with it. I feel you. I feel you, Karen. For me personally, I've come to terms that what I want out of sets is I want the entire base set, and I want all the standard full art cards. If I get anything above and beyond that, that's gravy. But for me to mentally cope with this game, I had to, I had to convince myself, like, don't try and get every card, because it's not going to happen. That said, I would at this point, 5 packs or 5, sets, if you want to look at it that way, later, that I could get at least one gold card. Ali Hadi, you're very welcome. You had to sacrifice at least $5 and like 15 hollows for your new immersive. Wait, what do you mean by that? Wish listed everything just in case they show up in Wonder Picks. I did that for I didn't do that for the first set until like I only had a few cards left because I didn't know you could set up a wish list. And then I did that when Mythical Island came out for the entire base set. I haven't done that yet for the new sets because honestly, there's too many cards. And I don't want to take the time to wish list everything yet. But when I get down to maybe a handful, then I'll start wish listing them. And that subcount just went up to 1944. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. Hoping to possibly hit 1950 on the subs today. Oh, you trade some cards. I gotcha. I understand now. You started your shiny hunt a long time ago and you forgot about it until now. Which shiny hunt? What, Charmander? One party wants every single thing, their party just says whatever comes, comes. Well, you also have like a billion hourglasses, so I don't want to hear from you, Cheese. Is that my birth year? Amber, you are now banned from the chat. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Don't ban Amber. Don't ban her. I would be in so much trouble. You guys don't even have any idea. She literally knows where I live. I would be in so much trouble. You forgot until this week, really? Oh, okay, well, I hope you got it soon, buddy. The sub count or the encounter count? Wow, Matthew. Wow. You're lucky there's not a managing mod here right now. That's right. Amber has literally sat in the chair that I'm sitting in right now. Billy, good morning. I do have my coffee. Mewtwo, that is correct. The last 2 digits of the sub count right now is my age. At least I suggested that you're potentially immortal. You know what? I'm not saying I'm Paul Rudd. What I am saying is that I think Paul Rudd and I age about the same pace. I remember seeing Paul Rudd in Clueless back in, what was that, like 94? And he hasn't changed since. That was literally 30 years ago. Yeah, Mewtwo, that was hilarious. So, I can't remember if it was last weekend or the weekend before. Somebody came in, and, this happens on occasion. It's just part of the gig when you're an adult streaming Pokemon. You're going to have people come in and be like, why are you an adult streaming Pokemon? It's just, it comes with the gig. But this dude came in, he's like, "You're playing Pokemon? What are you, like 25?" And he meant to, like, he meant for it to be a burn, and I was like, "Thank you very much. I wish I was 25. That makes me feel good. You're very kind." You open a pack of TCG Pocket and you got a Palkia EX and a full art Glameow. That's awesome. Good Botox, or he has an Infinity Stone. That's true. Vampire, I've heard that. I've heard that about Keanu Reeves too. Although I gotta say, like, his post John Wick long hair phase that Keanu's in right now, I'm not saying he looks old, but he does look older. Oh, you were talking about yourself, Mewtwo. Remember thinking 25 years old? I remember when thinking 25 was old when we were kids. Oh yeah, I remember that. Dude, I had a crisis of fate, Amber. I had a literal crisis of fate when I was 26, 27 years old, and I was watching a rerun of Full House. And the entire episode about Full House is that Uncle Jesse turned 25 and freaked out because he was halfway to 50. I was 26, 27 years old at the time, and I realized, oh my God, I'm older than Uncle Jesse. At least during that season. The show that does it to me a lot, the show that does it to me constantly because I watch it so much as Friends. Like, for example, I am older now than every single one of the Friends when the show ended. I'm older now, getting off of Friends for a second, but I'm older now than George Costanza in Seinfeld. It's gonna have Billy. I've had so many midlife crises just in the past year. College dorm in 2022 when I had the yellowish background. No, that was my old apartment. I started streaming like literally weeks before I moved. I was supposed to wait until I moved, but I was just too excited to get things started. So yeah, those first couple streams are me in my old apartment before I moved to the house that I bought. It's okay, try making a Wonder Years reference to a 29-year-old nerd and they don't know Fred Savage or the Wizard. I feel ya. I make so many references that people don't get anymore. That really puts things in perspective, right? And then the other thing is, I don't know why, there's been a lot of reactors on YouTube lately watching Friends for the first time. And they don't get any of the references to pop culture from 1994. Jerry, not so. What's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Literally cried. How do you know the Beach Boys and not know the Wonder Years? I mean, they go hand in hand. I've watched people okay, this one hurts, and this one's gonna hurt you too, Amber, and I apologize in advance for this one. I've seen so many reactors react to Forrest Gump for the first time. And they don't understand any of the seminal moments in history that it covers. Like uh, they don't get Watergate. They don't get Alabama in the 50s, late 50s, early 60s, allowing African Americans to go to school for the first time. They don't get the Nixon thing, like, oh yeah, the Watergate thing. They don't, like, there's just so much of the history that they don't understand what it's referencing. That hurts a little bit. You got 49 Charmander eggs. You gotta get some more, buddy. It's because Nixon wasn't in TikTok. That could be it. Remember seeing a streamer play The Lion King for Sega? I didn't understand the concept of game over means game over. They cried having to start the game all over again. You know what? This is true. I don't want to get on my old man rant that I typically get on anyway. And I'm guilty of it myself. I mean, I still play, current video games. I'm used to it now. But yeah, back in the day, like when you died, you died. Like if you were lucky, you had like 5 lives. And if you lost those 5 lives, it was over. And now, like, I mean, look at Pokemon, right? I love the Pokemon games. We all love the Pokemon games. I play the Pokemon games all the time. The worst thing that happens if you lose in Pokemon, the worst thing that happens if you die, is you get sent back to the Poke Center and you lose a little bit of money. And that's it. There's no consequences. Um, but yeah, I mean, I haven't played it. I never picked it up, but apparently Lion King is like one of the toughest games ever for some reason. I don't know what it is. I know that the fact there's no save points and everything is part of it, but I don't know. Is it like a really tough platformer? And he hasn't got real far and gets unplugged? Yeah. How about it? You know, every time you turn on Super Mario Brothers, you had to start from 1-1. It was such a big deal. I can't explain to you how big of a deal it was when Metroid came out and they introduced the password system. Start the game, go to the password option, you could put in a password, and it would, you know, put you where you left off, or at least the general area with all the items you had. And then The Legend of Zelda came out with a battery in it, and you could straight up save, and it was crazy. I remember Super Star Wars. That was a rough game. Aladdin was brutal also. I know that a few years ago they came out with a 2-pack that had both Aladdin and Lion King in it. I never picked it up. Thank you for the like goal, Transition Maker. We'll put that up, see if we can get 30 likes. Risk of us losing items, sometimes much needed items. Exactly, Billy. Stream was behind. Oh, you're talking about Legends Arceus? Because I just mentioned Zelda, I thought you were talking about Link's Awakening. I don't know why. But yeah, if you lost in Legends Arceus, if you died in Legends Arceus, you'd lose some items. I still got some items out there somewhere that hopefully people will find for me. Marble Madness, that was a rough one. Holy smokes. But I mean, like I said, like I don't want to be a hypocrite. Like I play games nowadays and I've gotten so used to it. If I had to go back to old school games where, you know, you had 5 lives or 3 lives or just 1 life, I would probably struggle for a while. Yeah, go for 75, Transition Maker. That's a good number. Mega Man 2 when you're 10 years old, thinking about how in the world you beat this when you were like 5, right? Unbroken Bit, what's going on? Good to see you. Good morning to you. Mega Man 2 was the first, well, I mean, it was only the second, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I never beat the first Mega Man. Every other Mega Man on the Nintendo and all the Mega Man X's on Super Nintendo, I beat. I used to love Mega Man. Mega Man, like in the days before Pokemon, Mega Man and Zelda were my 2 favorite franchises. But I still, to this day, have never beat the first Mega Man game. I've never been able to get past, what's it called? The rock monster thing. First level of Dr. Wily's castle. Yellow Devil, is that what it's called? I've never been able to beat it. Even when I played with Dorian Dysart in person, could not beat that Yellow Devil. Mickey Mouse and the Castle of Illusion for Sega was one you had difficulty with. Remember spending a whole day with your dad playing it. You made it to the end. That was such a great day. That's awesome, Kieran. That sounds like a nice, wholesome memory with your father. Let me give you a memory about my father and I. So it was Christmas of '88. I got my Nintendo for Christmas and a handful of games. Obviously, like Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, Kid Icarus, Metroid. My mom got Rad Racer because she wanted to play a racing game, and then she never played it. Um, but yeah, Metroid. It was too advanced. It was too difficult for me at the time. I was, like 8 years old. But my dad really liked it. My dad enjoyed it, and that was the game that he played the most. And after weeks off and on of playing Metroid, my dad finally got to Mother Brain. And after some doing, it took some time. My dad beat Mother Brain, and we celebrated in the living room. We were jumping up and down. We were all excited. Little did we know that once Mother Brain was defeated, Samus has like 3 minutes to escape the planet. So my dad is trying to escape out of this planet. The whole planet is crashing down. Things are falling. The screen is tilting. I'm sitting there jumping up and down, getting all excited, screaming. And, he ran out of time. And he ran out of time. And he died. And, it was like 3 or 4, different tries. And my dad just couldn't make it. And I'm just getting all excited, all hyped up. And finally my dad looks at me and says, Hefty, why don't you go play in the backyard? I'll call you when it's done. And so then I went outside the backyard. And if anyone ever saw that Simpsons episode where Milhouse's parents wanted to get Milhouse out of the house, and so they're like, why don't you set up a tent in the backyard tonight? And Milhouse is just sitting outside in the backyard by the tent, looking like he's having the time of his life, having no idea what's going on inside the house. That's kind of how I felt. And that's been like a core memory of mine. Anyway, one day you just logged in and beat that Legend of Zelda for the NES in like 7 minutes? That's crazy. 7 minutes. But yeah, I did just go play out in the backyard, and eventually he opened the door. He's like, hey, I beat it. Come on in. And so then I came in and got to watch the end with him. And that sub count just went up to 1945. Everyone rejoice. World War II is now over. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. Hooray! I'm going to start looking up facts for every year. Brett Go play in the backyard. That's basically what it was, Mewtwo. It's exactly what it was. Core gaming memories when your brother and you woke up to your parents playing Super Mario 64. They set up that night to play it and surprised you with it the next day. They wanted to play it first. Nice. I got my N64 Christmas of, what was that, 97? No, 96. Christmas in 96. Woke up early, went downstairs, it was there, and I was so proud of myself because it was the first video game system that I hooked up to the TV all by myself. Pokemon trade, please. Tim, I am not doing any trades in the stream right now because I'm shiny hunting for these Mewtwo's. But if you want to trade with somebody in the chat, you're more than welcome to do that. Just let them know what you're looking for and what game, and maybe someone will be able to help you out. First video game I ever beat was Super Mario 2. Your name is Trevor, not Tim. Sorry, I didn't know that. I was just going based off of the username on YouTube that you're typing with. I'll try and remember that. Yeah, Super Mario 2 was the first video game I ever beat. I was so proud of myself. Do I have kids? That I don't, but that's kind of a weird question to ask someone you just met. Your name is actually Georgie Jingle. All this time, I've been calling you Clocky. Now I feel embarrassed. Do I have adults? I have many, many adults. You're one of them, Keith. Probably Super Mario 1. I finally beat Super Mario. This is so embarrassing. I finally beat Super Mario 1 for the very first time about 3 years ago. To be fair, I hadn't touched it in several years. But, yeah, I never beat Super Mario when I was a kid. Do I like Ohio State Buckeyes and Pets Pokemon? I like the Ohio State Buckeyes because I have a lot of friends that live in Ohio. And Pets Pokemon, I mean, I would like to have a Pokemon as a pet, if that's what you mean. My name is Brett Hefty Butt Stinks. The, what is it? What is D? Is that 500? L is 50, right? Is D 500? Yes, 517. Haha, I got it. I'm dumb. Do I like Pokemon? I do. That's why I play it. Do you like Pokemon, Trevor? You do? Nice. So that's something we have in common. Here we go. Check 1,199 and 1,200. See if we get shiny here. If not, I'm going to go on a quick break and be back in a few minutes. And then we're going to open up some CCG pocket packs. Everyone's name like the Hefty is. I try my best. No shiny. All right, I will be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hang out, chit chat, get to know each other. Whatever you do, don't make fun of me. That will make me sad. Matthew Snyder is in charge. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back, and I see Airy is here. What's going on, Airy? All right, before we get back to the hunt, it's time to open some packs. I just exchanged some tokens for some hourglasses, so we're actually going to open up 4 packs. We're going to open up 2 Dialgas and 2. I've matched the shiny Poliwhirl. I do. We're going to open up 2 Dialgas and 2 Palkias. Here we go. Let's see if we get anything good today. I want to get at least one good card. Skull Fossil, nice. Duskull, Haunch Crow, Skorupi, and Great Cape? What does that do? Oh, that's my first tool, I think. 20 HP? Okay. Get some pulls so I have some good wonder picks. I'll do my best, John. Alright. Let me just register those cards. Joyce, good morning. Alright, second Dialga pack. Do we need a new light goal already? First tool, where's Nick? Heyo. That's a good one. Alright, here we go. Yanma, Vespiquen, Tangela, Drifloon, and Abomasnow. Alright. Dialga let us down today, but I did get 3 new cards out of that pack. Now let's open up 2 Palkias. I've been hearing Palkias got better pools anyway. It wasn't really a letdown. Yeah, I mean, it's good for me. It's not good for you guys, I suppose, if that makes sense. I want to pull a good card for you guys, but I'm happy with getting new cards. Chimchar, Magmar, Carnivine, Skorupi, and Perugly. All right, here we go. Here we go. Last pack luck. Want a playset of Darkrai EX, but you really want full art Cyrus, so you must pull Palkia. I was so excited, Ari, when the set came out, and like in one of my first packs, I pulled just like the regular Cyrus, because I knew that meant that Cyrus was in the set, and I was very happy for you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Last pack luck. Let's get something good. Cyrus, speaking of which. Burmy, Fanrotom, Eevee, and Meg Cargo. No new cards in that pack. That was a butt stink pack right there. I let you guys down. I apologize. Trevor, you know what the best help would be for me is if you hang out here and keep us all company, and you know, maybe even wish me good luck on getting the shiny Mewtwo. That would be very helpful. Oh my gosh! Now I have so many missions I have to. There we go. Okay. All right. We good. Let's get back to the hunt. A whole butt worth of stink. That's right. Magnezone Darkrai is starting to pop off. I need to, like, I'm so focused on the collecting. I haven't paid like really any attention to strategies yet. Like, I've been rocking like the same set that I've been rocking since the first packs came out. Which is just a an electric set. No, fire set. Fire set. See, I don't even remember. Fire set with Moltres and Charizard and Arcanine EX. How hard is it to find a shiny Mewtwo? Well, the odds on this hunt is 1 in 1365, or maybe 1 in 1025 if the lure works. So if it doesn't shine, we are going to go to odds today. Dialga's first move giving off 2 energy? What? That's crazy. Come on, shiny. You haven't pulled a single one yet? Well, I just pulled my first one, that cape. Which, I mean, seems like it'd be a nice basic card to have in a deck, right? Just automatic plus 20 HP. Chem Nation, what's going on, bud? Good morning to you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yes, shiny charm on both, and I've heard conflicting reports, but I do have a lure on, just in case that does help. Trevor, are you saying that you have Mew? I have Mew too. I should say I have Mew also. How many people already have full art decks? Money, I'm assuming money and luck. Loops, what's going on? Good morning to you, or I guess good afternoon. But yeah, Trevor, like I said, you're more than welcome to do trades with people in the chat. But I'm hunting for this Mewtwo right now. I'm not gonna be doing any trades. Mewtwo, you know I have you. Not from this hunt though. Where's Mew 3? That's a good question. How many people here think that we're going to get in Legends ZA, we're going to get a Mega Mewtwo Z and a Mega Charizard Z? Joyce, you got this Mewtwo, didn't you? How many checks did it take for you? I can't remember. Definitely Charizard, don't know about Mewtwo. Alright, Trevor, if I have any questions for you, I'll let you know. Never used Megas before, so you're ready for it? Yeah, my first playthrough of X and Y, I used a bunch of Megas. Like whenever I could have a Mega, I would have a Mega. But then, for me personally, I got a little over it because, and this is kind of a hot take, I would like Megas more if they were permanent evolutions. I don't like that they are battle-only evolutions. And so, like, on my most recent playthroughs of X and Y, I basically only Mega Evolved when I needed to. Think we'll get Mega Magikarp X? That would be crazy airy. New Pokemon game will not be Gen 10. ZA will be part of Gen 9. You agree it'd be so much better if the Mega Site? Yeah, it's just me personally and my collecting nature. I don't like that I can't just have the evolution. You know what I mean? You're so glad the Mega Evolutions are not permanent. You hate to waste several Pokemon's item slots with Everstones. Well, Ari, in my mind, And I mean, that's a very good point. If they were permanent, I would hate for them to be level based. In my mind, you would just use the stone on the poke. It would be like a stone evolution. Um, that would, in a perfect world, that's how I would have it set up. Like you would still collect like the mega stones for each Pokemon, but instead of having it be like in like a held item, it would be an item that you used. But you know, that's never gonna happen because for some crazy reason, I'm not in charge of Game Freak. I can't figure out why I'm not, but I'm not, so it'll never happen that way. Eviolite builds on them. That is true. That's a very good point, Ari. I almost called you Eevee. I don't know why. My brain's just mush. Um, that's a very good point. If that were the case, then yeah, imagine like an Eviolite Metagross or an Eviolite Rayquaza or something. Have I ever watched your name? I don't know what that means. Galactic Admin Eevee. I'm not gonna be able to live this down. That was such a stupid mistake. So yeah, I didn't consider that. Eviolite would make a lot of Pokemon very broken. That's true. Oh, look at Ari trying to excuse my mistake. You have an original character named Eevee who's kind of like a self-insert for you. Financially ruined me. I'll never recover. Really, I would love a permanent Mega Houndoom too, though. I do like Mega Houndoom a lot. Like, I love a lot of the designs of Megas. I think they look really cool. I'm just sad that I can't just, like, have them. You know what I mean? Given how you battle, you never think to use the battle gimmick, tend to forget they exist in the moment. Wonder if it'll be the same with Megas. Could be. Oh, you got sent to the beginning of the stream? I've had that happen too, Transition Maker. It's annoying. Yeah, exactly, Ari. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, same thing with the Zygarde. I get this cool like Megazord Zygarde, and then when the battle ends, it's just the snake again. Yeah, it's more of an aesthetic thing than like a game mechanic issue in my mind. Like, I don't have a problem with the mechanic. I'm not saying it's a bad mechanic. I just don't like that. Like, if I wanted to look at Mega Scissor right now, if I wanted to go, you know, look at my beautiful Mega Scissor that I have, I wouldn't be able to. Anyone else ever do that? Just like put a Pokemon in your team and then you know, put it into battle, and you're just like, I like looking at this. Snakes are dumb. Don't let them hear you say that, Cheese. Snakes may be dumb, but they get very upset when they're insulted. JJ, not in the mood to dance at the moment, but thank you for the offer. Jokes on them, no ears. That's true. They hear with their tongue, right? Isn't that how that works? Or is it that they smell with their tongue? It makes you grateful for forms that are activated by held items like your chubby Tina baby. Yes, yes. As long as they make those items available in all the games, right? Let's get the shiny. Okay, Mewtwo. Sounds good. Let's do it. All right, come on. I don't want to go to odds. Totally, but save for Diamond and Pearl, the greasiest herb has always been available, thankfully. Yes, yes. Guillotine has been good that way. I'm trying to think, and I might be wrong. Maybe there is ways. Like the Therian forums of the genies is the because that uses the mirror, right? Like some sort of magic mirror or something. Has that been available in all the games since then? I know it was in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and pretty sure it was in ZA, right? Okay, so that has been available in all of them. Okay. What about the fusion items for the dragons? The Zekrom, Reshiram, and Kyurem. You're the world's least Snake fan. You and Indiana Jones. And then I don't know if I mean honestly, I haven't messed around with the legends like at all in Scarlet Violet. Do they have I can't even remember what the item's called. Do they have the item to fuse Necrozma with Solgaleo and Lunala? I know a lot of those items you can get at the auction house. He can fly a plane and you can't, that's true. But you know what? If he can't fly a plane, but then he has to worry about snakes on a plane. About a second breakfast with pancakes, that sounds delicious. Floff, Zilla, good to see you. They do? Okay, thanks for letting me know. I thought it was an item, Ari. I thought there was like it's not like a held item, it's like a key item. Pretty sure you have to use a key item on it, at least in Sword and Shield. Yeah, that's right. Solarizer and Lunarizer. I think that's what they're called. Thank you, Cloth. Good thing Samuel isn't on that flight. True. I don't think you've ever combined them. The only time I have is on stream when we got the shiny Lunala and actually when we got the shiny Necrozma and Solgaleo. Obviously, I couldn't combine them until I got the Necrozma. You're a huge nerd, aren't we all? Brooke, hello. Good to see you, sweetie. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Love nerds, especially the blue ones. Look, when it comes to candy or freeze pops, blue is always the best flavor. Solarizer, Solarizer, you're a Solarizer, Rose Solarizer, you're a Solarizer, baby. I I know that song. I do not like the melody of that song. Ditto, what's going on? Just made your coffee, nice. Bert, hey Bert, what's going on? Uh, oh well, Jade, welcome on in. How was your stream? What'd you have going on? And Brooke with the 15 months of membership, you lurk in the shadows. You sure do. Leave Brittany alone. Okay, my bad, Matthew. But yeah, Bert and Jade, how was stream? Small raid. Hey, every raid is an awesome raid in my opinion. It's always an honor to have people come on over to my stream. So thank you very much. Doing some Dynamax adventures, huh? Ditto, you were in stream too? Nice. Well, yeah, thank you, Jade. I just subbed to you. I'll check out your content here in a little bit. Project Yoshi, welcome on in. You are here today. You reached 1,000 hours in Violet before Stardew Valley. You've had Stardew longer though. Dang. Thank you, Joyce. Yeah, guys, go check out Jade. Looks like they're doing some cool stuff. Completed your yarn wall last night. Brooke, you gonna send me a picture? And whoever just subbed, let me know so I can say thank you in person properly. But yeah, so we're just going for the Shiny Mewtwo right now. Hey, Ditto just subscribed. Thank you for the sub, Ditto. Currently working on a challenge where we're trying to get all the shiny Pokemon that have Mega Evolutions. And currently sitting at 34 out of 47. And now we're working on Mewtwo. We gotta get both these Mewtwo, one for Mega Mewtwo X and one for Mega Mewtwo Y. Brooke, that looks so cool. You're so talented. You just realized you had the stream 5 minutes back? I hate it when it does that, Jade. So you missed it. You missed it. I've been saying all these nice things about you. So thank you again for the raid. How was the Tapu Koko hunt? You get some checks in? Back had an ant Armageddon in the kitchen. Oh my gosh. Who won, Jerry? Did you win, or do you just, like, are you just bending the knee to the ant overlords now? I had to delete a shiny Necrozma. Wait, what? What? You got it in 2 checks? No way. Congratulations, Jade. And you did three Moltres checks? Nice. You did for reaching 15 concurrent viewers? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh man, that's like... I get it, but man, that's rough. I had to wind this by hand. Your shoulders messed up for a bit? I bet. Oh, you had 2? Okay, then that's not as bad. If you had 2 shiny Necrozmas, then that's not too bad. Well, congrats on the Tapu Koko. Beautiful shiny. Mankind 1, nature 10 to the power 31. I can't believe we're only 121 checks away from being over odds. $25 viewers on Maid Avatar. Luckily, you didn't get 25 viewers. Oh man, I don't know. I think that'd be pretty funny. Hey guys, if you haven't already, I know Joyce and Kieran dropped some links. Go check out Jade. Sounds like we might have a new friend in the community. That's all right, Mewtwo. I mean, I would, except you know, I don't think anybody wants to see that other than you. Pokemania, what's going on? I'm having a wonderful day, thank you. I hope you are too. You had to store them like that because Banshee would steal them off the shelf you had? Oh my gosh. Cloth going moo is cute. You think cloth goes moo? Like a cow's opinion, it's moo. Oh, you just started on Friday. That's awesome, dude. Hasn't heard you become a pro at untangling yarn? Well, it's about time, Brooke. I've been yelling at you for years to become a pro at untangling yarn. They had so many Jedi mons that sound like cows. I've never paid attention to that. You forgot to treat the baseboards, Matthew? Come on now. Skeledorge, Orthworm, and Cloth. I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't noticed. Bruxish, what's going on? Good to see you. We were all young, forgetful, and reckless once. Once. Just once, though. That was your one time, Matthew. Never again. Welcome back, Epic. You were at Edinburgh Castle? That's so cool. That's so much cooler than being here. I've just reset the game 249 times and not found a single shiny. Why is that 249, though? One of the counters didn't count. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There, I fixed it. Gladly go to Hefty's Castle. Well, first I gotta make Hefty's Castle. You know, if manatees are known as sea cows, do you think they live under the sea? Under the sea. Under the sea. I think they probably do, Kieran. It's a good point you made. Lolamuck, nice Pokemon, funny shiny. Yeah, I can... It's a tough one, right? Like, I feel like with the Lolamuck, you need to see them side by side because all it does is it, like... It reorders the color rings. You know what I mean? It's a tough one to tell if it's shiny, in my opinion. Because, like, it reorders the color rings, but then, like, the color, like, it's like a lava lamp, right? Like, the colors just, like, go up and down. So, like, I think the shiny, well, like, when the colors aren't changing, I think the shiny has the purple on top of the head instead of the green. I think that's what it is. Have to get a train home. Land train connection sucks. No worries, Bruxish. Just, it's nice to have you here for however much time you are here. What do you call two cows that look similar? Butters from another mother? Oh my gosh. Alright, have fun at work, Cheese. Be good. Play nice with the other people. Finish streaming, go play tennis with your father. See you later. All right, sounds good. Jade, thanks for popping in. Thanks again for that raid. I subbed to you, so I'll be checking out your content later on. But appreciate the raid. Seriously. Enjoy the tennis, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. And BRB sounds good, Bruxish. All right, 99 more checks until we are over odds. Furfrou and weekly field research. Ooh, hopefully you can get a shiny one. Oh, my back is sore today. Anyone else's back just gets sore for no reason whatsoever? Just like being alive makes your back sore. Shiny fur, it's such a good shiny Airy. It really is. Back to sub to Jade, nice. Hunting for a second shiny Kecleon right now. Ooh, very cool. Matthew, what are the odds of Kecleon being on a Pokestop? Because I need to get one for the home decks. You SOS'd it years ago. Such a good shiny. And that's like the best way to get a shiny Furfrou. A Ditto. A Ditto. Easier to see a Alolan Grimer shiny? Absolutely. You were so close to buying a Throg Funko Pop, but it would not ring up? You mean like at the store? Like, they couldn't ring it up? You should totally get a Throg. Alright, here we go. Odds of a Kecleon being a Pokestop, 1 in 100, could be 1 in 200. Full on shiny once you encounter Kecleon Pokestops change on the hour. Okay, that's good to know. Oh my gosh, Mewtwo. You gotta do something to get that out of your mind. I feel terrible for you if that's stuck in your head. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen to anybody, probably. Thought about decided to start shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet until ZA comes out. Do you know how to start shiny hunting? Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, in Scarlet and Violet, the first thing I'm going to ask you is if you have the Shiny Charm. The Shiny Charm is an item you get when you register all 400 Pokemon in the Paldea Dex. You can get it from, I believe, the biology professor in the school once you register all 400. That's going to help cut down your odds. You don't need it, but it helps. The main way to get shiny... There's two main ways, actually, to get shiny Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. One is to do mass outbreaks. Those are the spots on the map with the little characters, like the little circle with like no, it's not a circle. It's just a sprite. I'll have a little sprite of a Pokemon. If you go to that place on the map, it'll say you found an outbreak of yada yada yada. And then there will be like a ton of that particular Pokemon. Once you knock out about 60 of those Pokemon, then you will have really good odds of getting a shiny in that outbreak. So you want to stop knocking them out once you get to about 60, and then you're going to want to reset the spawns. You can do that one of two ways. You can either go into a picnic and then come out of the picnic. That's one way to respawn them. The other way is to just run away, like just zoom away until they all despawn, and then zoom back until they start respawning. That's one way. The other way, and you can actually combine this, is to make sandwiches. If you make a sandwich in a picnic using Herba Mystica, which you can get from 5-star and 6-star raids, you can actually make sandwiches that will increase your shiny chance. It's called Sparkling Power 3. And you can use that with an outbreak to make your odds even better. Sandwiches last for half an hour. But those are the two main ways on how to shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet. If you need more information, I know I kind of breezed through that pretty quickly. I would recommend just like doing a search on YouTube or doing a Google search about shiny hunting Scarlet and Violet. There's probably going to be a ton of very helpful tutorials that can help you. You see a Kecleon? Man, you're lucky. I need to find a Kecleon. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope that was somewhat helpful. Reddit picture hefty. There you go. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Brooke, you need to get that. You have to figure out a way. Stardew Valley or Violet? Honestly, I've never played Stardew Valley, so I can't make an informed decision. And that sub count just went up to 1946. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. I'm hoping we might be able to hit 1950 today, which, depending on who you ask, might be the year I was born. And if you haven't liked yet, maybe do that too. That'd be neat. If you just want to like double tap on my face, if you're on mobile, you can do that. You can tap my face as much as you want. Matthew, what's up with Metagross's base stats? Are they like lower? Maybe your final test to get your GED Thursday. It's math and you're nervous. You're bad at math. Brooke, I think you're going to do fantastic. I think the biggest obstacle in you finishing that math test is yourself. Just do the studying and trust in yourself. You're better than you think you are. 145 attack, 150 defense, 110 speed. Dang. That sub count went up again to 1947. Thank you so much. We're now only 3 subs away from the goal. You've got to go, Bruxish. All right. Have a great time. Thanks for popping in.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Jade, thank you for the sub. Lots of practice questions. Yes, Kem is right. Do lots of practice questions. Have Kirk quiz you. I know Kirk is very good at math, right, Kirk? You got a shiny legendary without even hunting it in your first raid? No way, Ditto. Which one did you get? I get that, Brooke, and that was very good of you to do. But now is the time to focus on yourself and get this done. You're gonna feel so accomplished and proud of yourself. Kirk is the last person you were to ask. What? No. One of the fairies, like Tapus, or do you mean like the Lake Trio? Because the Lake Trio aren't fairies, but they look very fairy-like, so I would get that. You know what I mean? Anyone else feel that? Like, I know the Lake Trios are just psychic type, but don't they look like fairies? Such a funny moment a week ago where you're just silently lurking somewhere and Landspear joined and said hi to you, and you scroll through the chat like, did I say something? There is a way to find out if someone is lurking in a stream. You can't do it on mobile, but you can do it on desktop. The trio, okay, yeah, the Lake Trio. Love Lion Spear, she's so fun. I do like Lion Spear as well. 54 eggs, there you go. Take a break for second breakfast. I need to have first breakfast. Oh, that only works if they said something? I didn't know that, Ari. I've been living a lie this whole time. Thank you. Then, yeah, how did Lion Spear know? If you were struggling to be the last person to ask for help in math, I mean, I think out of everyone here, I would probably go to Chem Nation first, if I'm going to be completely honest. This muscle memory, like, it's just like Pavlov's dog. Like, she goes into a stream, the first thing she has to type is hi, Ari. That's funny. Binomials confuse you. I gotta be honest, I feel like I'm pretty good at math. Like, all humility aside, I think I'm pretty decent at math. But I've forgotten so much. Like, I'm sure I could help with binomials, but at the moment, I can't even remember what a binomial is. I don't even remember what that term means. Oh my gosh, Transition Maker just farting up the chat. But thankfully, I think that's the only chat that, or that's the only fart that Transition Maker had in the barrel, right? Okay, it's up till advanced algebra. So binomial is what? Is that like when you have equations with two variables? Is that what it is? I honestly can't remember. Darkville, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Nada dang. Sorry, Kieran. Clothzilla is who you want to go to if you need help with agriculture or Stardew Valley. So when the nomial is attracted to both nomials. Nice. Binomial is two terms like x plus 5. Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. Thank you, Cam. Yeah, I'm so out of practice, like with actual schooling, that I don't remember all the terminology. Yellow Flash, what's going on? And yeah, Dark, unfortunately, Chem is here. You got a max potion from a Kecleon. Very cool. So we're talking things like they would say like x plus 5 equals 12, and then you'd you know, figure that, you know, you take the 12 minus the 5 to figure out that x is 7. You gonna lurk for a second? Sounds good. Long time for you as well, and the GED class to move fast, so you don't have time to really absorb the lessons. Oh, I gotcha. It's been more than 20 years, Mewtwo. My last math class was a statistics class I took freshman year of college, which would have been 98. That might have been a second semester class, so 99. I think a FERT's coming. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's all good to do the commands. That's what they're here for people to use the commands and enjoy them. As long as we're not using the commands too much, as long as we're not like just doing the commands over and over, you know what I mean? 31 year out of school since you were 17. Yeah, that's been a little bit, Brooke. Costa County College, and that was brutal. Ugh. How old am I? How old do you think I am, Ditto? Let's play that fun game where I say, how old do you think I am? And then everyone makes me feel bad. I had this funny memory post on Facebook from when you were 15. It says your algebra teacher's always asked us to find her ex, and I don't know why. That's hilarious. Yellow Flash with the 48. Thank you. That makes me feel fantastic. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we got that FERT. Oh, thankfully that's the only FERT we're going to get today. 21, 36 to 45, 25. Ditto is the closest. I am between 36 to 45. It's the only one you have. Well, I'm glad you got it out of you. You say I look 40? Thank you, Brooke. John Streckert nailed it. John Streckert is correct. I am 44 years old, at least for a few more months. I'm at least 46. Thank you, Ken. 2 a.m. for you. My goodness gracious. Thank you for the reminder, Ari. That is a good reminder to put out there. Sometimes I forget that myself. Technically, in order to participate in a live stream chat, you have to be at least 13 years older. So I'm not going to be turning anyone into the YouTube police, but just for your own safety, you never know when YouTube is reading the chat. It's best to not talk about your age if you're under 18, in fact. Moosin! Good morning, buddy. How you doing? How was stream today? It was good. No shiny, but keep going. How are y'all? Same, same. It's been a good stream. We've been having a lot of fun. No shiny, but we're going. Yeah, it is currently 11:25 a.m. where I live. So after stream, I'm gonna get some lunch, probably take an afternoon nap because that's just where I'm at in my life. It's got a guard chomp, very cool. Naps are the best. They have become a staple of the weekend for me. I'm gonna stop shiny hunting now and play Legend of Zelda. I love the Zelda games. I still haven't picked up Echoes of Wisdom yet. Honestly, I haven't had a lot of time to just play video games in my downtime, so that's why I haven't picked it up yet. I don't want to pick it up and then just like ignore it for a while. Messes with your sleep. It enhances my sleep. That's the good news. Eventually, you'll get to a point where naps will actually enhance your sleep. I had one yesterday where like I woke up and I thought that it was early morning and that I had to go to work in a few hours. It was 3 p.m. on a Saturday. I woke up and I was convinced it was like 4 in the morning on Monday for a good minute. Take more than 30 minutes of nap, it pushes your bedtime back by hours. Now, I mean, if it was like a long nap, it would probably do that for me too. Like when I say I take naps, I don't mean I'm like comatose on the couch for like half the day. My naps are usually probably between 30 to 45 minutes. Now, if I napped for like multiple hours, I wouldn't like it because then I'd feel like I'm just wasting so much of my day. But like what'll happen is I'll stop streaming, I'll get some food, I'll eat some lunch, and then I'll lay on the couch and watch some TV, and I won't even like try it. Like it won't be like on purpose. I'll just be watching TV and I'll doze off and I'll wake up like half hour later. Ghost Bunny, my goodness gracious, coming in here and scaring me like that. What's wrong with you? Took a nap at 2 p.m. and thought it was 4 p.m. when you woke up. It was already dark outside. Oh, so you had the opposite. You slept a lot longer than you thought you did. Epic. The odds are a 1 in 1365, possibly lower odds because I have a lure on. I'm not 100% sure that helps with the odds for these static hunts, but it certainly doesn't hurt. So I do have a lure on. Train yourself to intuitively know when you slept for around 30 minutes to wake up. Good luck with that, Ari. You're always go, go, go. You can't sit long. I mean, there's a big difference between you and I, Brooke. You have an entire family to take care of. You have your children, plus you have Kirk that you have to watch out for and take care of and make sure that he doesn't get into any shenanigans. And that is a full-time job. I am, I'm in a situation where I live by myself and no one depends on me. I'm not responsible for anyone, and I have nothing to do. So, yes, 3 kids and 2 dogs. That you have a lot going on. Monday and Tuesday are gonna be such a drag. Big update to Brawlhalla coming on Wednesday. That's exciting. 3 mini Kirks. Can you imagine? I couldn't imagine having 1 Kirk, let alone 3. Doggy Kirks. Doggy Kirk, that's funny. Priya, a brand new legend with a brand new weapon. That's exciting, Ghost Bunny. Oh my gosh, we're about to hit 1,300 checks. Where the heck is the shiny? Yeah, Kirk is a kid. Nah, I love Kirk. Kirk's an amazing guy. Yeah, this annoying thing where you can't take a nap if you have an alarm for it because then Dude, Ari, it's not that, like, it's not that I can't sleep if I have an alarm set. It's that if I wake up before the alarm goes off, I can't go back to sleep because I'm waiting for it to go off. So it's not exactly the same, but it's similar. I feel ya. Like, I'll wake up like maybe half an hour before the alarm goes off, and then I'll be like, okay, good, I can go back to sleep for half an hour. And then 15 minutes later, I'm just like, forget it. I'll just get up now. Because I have a habit of asking where something is when it's right in front of his face. Maybe he just wants to talk to you. Maybe he just wants attention. You literally woke up at 5:45 a.m. once and stayed up until 6:45 because you were scared of the alarm. Yeah, so like I've gotten to the point where most days, not all days, but most days the alarm doesn't even wake me up. I'll wake up about 20 to 30 minutes before the alarm goes off. And then I'll just lay in bed like cursing myself for waking up early for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll finally say, all right, let's just get a cup of coffee, and then I'll feel better. I often set an alarm to have a nap during your lunch break and you stay awake the whole time. But you know what would happen, Kieran? You know that the first time that you take a nap without setting your alarm, you'll fall asleep immediately and wake up like 6 hours later. Your PJ pants are inside out. Brooke, I thought we talked about this. I thought we talked about how to wear clothes. I thought we went over this. You feel a nap brewing, get that coffee, Ari. Where is a shiny Mewtwo? You've been set away for almost 24 hours. You can't remember how to wear pants the right way? I mean, I guess that's fair. Look, at least you're wearing pants. That's all I'll say. Yeah, we can't go pantsless. Oh, Kiki. Says away for 24 hours again. Do we need a new like goal? Thank you so much, Transition Maker. I think we can hit 45 by the end of the stream. I think we can do that. Thank you. 70% of you think the top switch is going to shine. 9% say never going to happen, dude. My goodness. The lack of faith is astounding. Your lack of faith is disturbing. Ari did bottom switch. Thank you, Ari. I've been watching your team status. You only voted for top because it's towards the left. That's fair. Brooke did top switch. So I would like the top switch to shine first because the last several shinies we've gotten have been on the bottom switch. But because the last several shinies we've gotten have been on the bottom switch, even though I would like for the top one to shine first, I feel like the bottom one's going to shine first. So like my heart says top, my brain says bottom. That makes sense. Komala Harris. I wonder how many Komalas are nicknamed Harris by people. Probably at least 2. Which is the Drago switch? The Drago switch is the top one. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, the Drago Switch at the top one. You've reached peak adulthood. You were so happy. You paid off your car yesterday. Nice, bro. Congratulations. My car is getting paid off next month. I did say that at the time, you two. It appears that a year and a half later, it's finally starting to make up for it. Less bills, baby! 5 years new in 2019, you only have 31,000 miles. That's pretty darn good, Brooke. And mine is a 2017. I think I'm just a bit over 52,000. One of the advantages of working like 5 minutes away from home. I honestly think the most miles I put in my car have been my trips to visit the Dice Arts. All the stores are close to you as well. It's so convenient. Mewtwo has huge toes. He really does. He really does have huge toes. My toes are not nearly as large as Mewtwo's. Took a trip to Tennessee. Ooh, when was that? Wish Ceruledge had a cooler shiny. I do too. I would have loved it if Armarouge and Ceruledge would have swapped color palettes. I would love to have a red Armarouge and a red Ceruledge and a purple Armarouge. Like 2 years ago? Okay. It's the furthest your car has ever gone. It's the furthest your car has ever been. Ceruledge is your favorite Gen 9 mon. It's a pretty cool one. I mean, Fire Ghost is just a really cool typing to begin with. Tyler, thank you for the lurks. And then Ceruledge just has a great design. Honestly, I think Armarouge has a great design too. You know what Ceruledge and Armarouge make me think of? Mega Man bosses. I don't know if I'm the only one, but those two look like they would be Mega Man bosses. I still haven't had a renewal quote come through for your car insurance. It's due to renew in the next week or so. Uh-oh. You might want to give them a call, Kieran. Kieran, how do you pay car insurance? Is it monthly? Is it biannually? Is it annually? Hard Mega Man vibes, right? And I also, when I first saw Fuecoco, I thought it looked like it would be Mario Brothers enemy. Thought they were Gallade forms when you first saw them. I could see that. Grew up poor, so you take care of all your things you have now. That's good, Brooke. That's a good habit to be in. I need to be better at that. I'm not like terrible with my car, but like I let some things like clutter up in the back seat, like paperwork and stuff. I actually was thinking about that when I got home from work the other day. I just looked in the back seat and I saw that I had some papers back there. I was like, I need to do something with those. Can offer monthly or pay off for the year. For the year, it's usually cheaper overall, but you find monthly easier. Okay, so very similar to the U.S. I was curious. I didn't know if it worked the same basic way. You do semi-annual for your insurance? Gotcha, Clocky. And Matthew, for Geico, the lowest frequency is biannually. Okay. I used to have Geico. That must have changed in the last several years. Because yeah, I just do monthly. Um, I feel it's for me personally, right? And everyone feels their own way. It's why options exist. For me personally, it's easier for me to uh, budget myself if I have like a set like monthly expense. You know what I mean? I'm pretty OCD and can't function with clutter, so you're always cleaning. Brooke, you're always welcome to come over to my house anytime you want. Just saw something, someone has a point. They said cool design equals bad shiny, Garchomp, Gengar. I mean, I'm not sure if that would be, across the board, but there's certainly something to that. There probably are a lot of bad shinies that actually do have good designs and vice versa. Lower the frequency, the harder it is to remember to set to your annual budget. Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, I wouldn't be like against paying every 6 months or every year. I mean, I could definitely do that, but I feel it's easier, even though in the long run it costs more. I feel it's easier to just budget a certain amount per month and just have that be like on autopilot. That's true. Clocky makes a good point though, Kieran. You could buy a lot more cards. Smoochum and Shingling are a few exceptions. That's fair, Mewtwo. Like here's another example with my contacts, which I haven't worn in a while. I've just been putting off uh, renewing them. With my contacts, for a long time I was buying 6 months at a time, and buying 6 months of contacts was costing me like $230, $300. Um, yeah, 230. It was $230 for 6 months of contacts. And the last time I ordered contacts, I was like, $230. That's a lot of money. But then I saw they had this option where I could get instead of getting 6 months at a time, I could get monthly contacts. And I could set it up to be like an automatic debit that I could set up through my PayPal account. And they would send me 1 month at a time for $50. And I was like, well, that's actually more expensive in the long run. But yeah, I'd much rather just budget $50 a month going towards contacts than to have to be like, oh crap, that's right, I gotta spend $230 this month for my contacts. It's just easier for that to just be a consistent thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, life isn't expensive at all. Dragonic, you got your 93rd Shuffle Pokemon. What was it? Chansey, congratulations. 10-kilometer egg hatching. Ooh, good luck. Ooh, Sharkadet, very nice. I need to get another one of those. I just want to say thank you to all of you that are hanging out with me today. This has been a fun stream. Yeah, 10 kilometer, you just said just not Carbink. I feel that. Take out at least 3 times a week now. Nice. Huh. Someone just like standing outside the window for a minute. Not like right outside the window. It's not like they were peeping on me, but there's just someone standing on the sidewalk in view of my window. And so, of course, I had to look. Yeah, I think, Matthew, for the home decks, I need, not a lot. I think I need Basculin so I can get Basculegion. I need the Galarian Corsola. And I need one more Volcarona. Or, I mean, Larvesta. Yeah, I think that's all I need now for what's currently in the eggs. Oh, yeah, Clocky. I've had a few friends that have had that, and it's like, it's not the worst thing in the whole wide world, but it's definitely not great. I thought Carbink was a legendary when you first started playing Sword and Shield. Well, how about this? What is this nonsense? What is this garbage? What is this tease? Where Carbink's Pokedex entry talks about, or maybe it's Diance's. Diance's Pokedex entry talks about every once in a while a Carbink will evolve into a Diance, and then it's totally not even possible in the games. Emily went ham on all sorts of stuff though when she gave birth. I bet. Delayed gratification and all that. Oh yeah. All right, come on, Shiny. Lucky, how's your Mewtwo hunt going? Where are you at now? Hardest Shiny Challenge, complete the Pokedex in every game, but all the Pokemon are shiny. Yeah, I've never actually done that. I've never actually done a living dex in a particular game. I'd like to at some point. Maybe in the next game we will. Larvesta will get a community day. Volcarona isn't functional at all. Really, Matthew? Clocky is unexpectedly funny today. I think Clocky's funny every day. Clocky's one of the funniest people I know. And he also gives amazing hugs. Thank you, Mewtwo. I wish you'd shine sooner. That was a cough, but thank you for the blessings, everybody. It's not the first time it's happened. It's not the second time. It's not even like the 100th time. For some reason, when I cough, people think I'm sneezing. Thank you, Ari. Ari didn't even know I coughed. She just randomly blesses me. Blessings on your cow. Thank you, Clocky. Yeah, 1460 is not bad. I'm going to catch up to you real quick. Yeah, not the worst. I mean, definitely verging into annoying territory, but not like frustrating. Making up for the quick Piplup hump. That's true. That's true. You did get that Piplup real quick. I'm hoping that once we get the first Mewtwo, the second one will come shortly thereafter. A quick Lup hunt, that's right. Kiro, what's going on, buddy? Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're having a good one. Used to the King Baldwin blessing that he does in Kingdom of Heaven. Very nice, Ari. Oh, I'm Mewtwo. I won't have to compliment me more, right? Exactly. Probably eating dinner while everyone else eats breakfast. I'm about to have lunch, Kiro, if that makes you feel any better. It is 11:49 a.m. where I am. I'm getting ready to... I think today is going to be an Italian sub day. Oh my gosh, 900 Airy. Dang, I'm sorry. Made beef bulgogi. Bulgogi? Bulgogi. Beef bulgogi. Orange chicken. Oh, I could go for some orange chicken. You're making Italian subs later? Nice. My dad has this thing, which I think is actually pretty cool. Whenever he checks out a new sub place, he always orders an Italian. And the Italian sub is like how he decides whether or not it's a good sub place. Because he's like, if you mess up an Italian sub, you're not a good restaurant. Ari, that took me a second. Well played. Your uncle had a pet peacock and a bunch of pet chickens, and he somehow found out there were orange, blue, green, and rainbow chickens. That's odd. I wonder what's up with that, shinies. Yeah, that took me a second, Ari, but that was well placed. Who do you think you are? I am. Chicken Alfredo gnocchi sounds delicious. I really like gnocchi a lot. You're a good egg. You're a great ham sandwich. I don't know. Based on their general sales, that's a good one. I'm not very... I can't even say adventurous. If I say adventurous, that's going to make me sound even worse. I'm not very... I'm very basic when it comes to Chinese food. My go-to is chicken lo mein. I'll also get sweet and sour pork, egg drop soup, and steamed dumplings, and that's about it. Sometimes I'll get other stuff, but not really. Kiro gifting another 50 memberships. My goodness gracious. Kiro. Let's see. We got Mel. We got Mewtwo. Mewtwo got one. Mewtwo got a gifted membership. Mewtwo's been trying to get a gifted membership for months. We got Dragonic. We got Lion Spear. We got Cito, Anne Marie, Kiwi, Papa Llama, Tyler Shanks, Mighty Munchkin, Alfie, the Ghost Bunny, Bruxish, Random Tuber, Alex Hodges, Vaporeon, Bouvon, Esteban Plays, Yellow, Flash, Rebecca Davis, Trevor, Coldeep, Mino, Daylight, Daylight. Wow, I haven't seen Daylight in forever. Zombie, Theo, Among Us, Sean, Blobingo, WSD Gamer, It's Just Mary, Patrick, The Dawnguard, Burger, Karen, Aaron, Chris, Miles to Go, Blake, Adam, Millionth, Jack, Jaybird, Kiara, Lavic, Mystery Bot, Shiny Manjuan, Jonas. Think that's it. My goodness gracious, Kiro, thank you so much. If you just got gifted membership from Kiro the Hero, please make sure that you say thank you. Oh no, we're not done. There's Oleg Studios. That was some crazy, crazy snipes. Lot of regulars here just got sniped. That's right, Dragonic and Alice, you both got gifted a membership from Kiro himself. Super crazy. Now I gotta get a shiny. You're pink. Look at you. Well, nah, you purple. You purple. Purple's a good color. Millionth Jack. Yes, you just got gifted membership from Kiro. And Mewtwo, you got the purple poly. And trying to get membership for what felt like an eternity. Now you got one. Thank you so much, Kiro. Look at Tyler with that green Poliwhirl. Amazing. What level is purple? Purple is 1 year. So Alice, over the course of my streaming, you've been a member for a combined total of over a year. Yeah, Dragonic, you look good in purple, man. Purple's your favorite color? Ooh, nice. Purple is a good color. I feel like these notifications are probably going to go off for the remainder of stream. But that's okay. No complaints. Year's very good. And thank you very much, Alice. Thank you, Ari. If you have not liked the stream yet, it would be appreciated if you did. I always feel weird asking people to like the stream and subscribe. I know I'm supposed to. I just always feel uncomfortable doing it. But just do it. Do it. Do it. Alfie, you're a member now. Kiro gifted you a membership. That's why you made that swaggy command, because you're the swaggiest. And you know what? Since we're talking about it, and I'm trying to get better at doing the sales pitch thing, I want to get 3 more subs before we end stream. I want to hit that 1950 before stream ends. Holy smokes, a 93% Kekleon. That's crazy. Do the Nike thing. Just do it. That's right. Welcome back, Ditto. Three more. I think we can do it. I think we get 3 more subs today. Do the Shia LaBeouf one. Just do it. I don't know how he says it. I'm not a big Shia LaBeouf fan, I gotta be honest. Absolutely beautiful emojis, Alice. And almost all those emojis were done by our very own galactic admin, Ariana. I think there's only a handful of ones that she did not design. And she did a fantastic job. I might be a little bit biased, okay? I might be a little bit biased, but I think my channel has the best member emotes. I do. By all logistics, you should be able to become the first public subscriber because you'll hang around forever. It's going to be a dark, dark day for numbers 1, 2, and 3, Ari. My goodness. But yes, you do probably have a good shot at being the #1 public subscriber. And Ariana does do great emojis. You'll outlast them all. She's going to make sure she outlasts them all. You guys ever see that Simpsons episode where Abe Simpson and the rest of his troop mates from the big war had that deal where like the last surviving member would get all the treasure? That's what Ariana's doing with the public subscriptions. Guys, look at the counter. Alfie, what's going on? Look at the counter, guys. This is check 1363 and 1364. Do you know what that means the next check is? Ditto, you're going to play Sun and Moon for the first time today? I'm so jealous. I wish I could replay that for the first time. Neil Sub, well, thank you very much, Alfie Flesher. All right, here we go. We are officially not getting a shiny Mewtwo under odds. We're either going to get it at odds or over odds. Sad times. Look at the names. Yeah, I figured it was an alt. I appreciate that. As long as it's an alt that you do use. Because if it's an alt that you don't really use, eventually YouTube will scrub that subscription out of my channel, and that will make me a sad boy. But I appreciate the thought behind it. I appreciate the support. I just ask that if you do sub with an alternate account, it's an active alternate account. The last thing I want anyone to do is make up accounts in order to subscribe, because it's going to waste your time and YouTube's going to get rid of them. We're over odds, guys. We are officially over odds. Doesn't even matter if the lore works or not. Even if it doesn't work, we're over odds. Sad days. That's okay, though. We go forward. We keep moving. Buckets. Mighty Munchkin, you did get gifted. You have an account but don't use it anymore? Yeah, then don't subscribe with that. Because it'll probably get removed. What'll be the next hunt? So if the Mewtwo shines on the top switch, we're going to go back to Heracross. If it shines on the bottom switch, we're going to go back to Sharpedo. Harry does a great Chills impression. Yeah, okay, I just want to double check. I had to get closer to make sure it said Chills and not Chilies. I'd be impressed if Ari did a great Chilies impression. Unfortunately, though, this is going to be the last check of the stream. Before we do that, though, I got a whole bunch of thank yous to mention. This be a top gifter with terrible Nightbot luck. If those that know me know your horrible luck and disagree with Nightbot, I think it's upset. Kiro, I got a good feeling about this, Kiro. I know you're new to the channel. I got a good feeling you're going to have some first check luck. Kiro, do a exclamation point shiny luck. Mighty Munchkin, Kiro gifted you. I got a good feeling Kiro's going to get a good roll on the shiny luck. All right, here we go. 100%. Kiro! You have fantastic luck on this channel. All right, let me do my thank yous before we do this last reset. Brooke, thank you very much for the 15 months of membership. And Kiro, you absolute hero. Thank you so much for the 50 gifted memberships. All right, let's see if we can get some last check luck here. And then I'm going to go eat an Italian sub and be happy and fat, because that's how I like to spend my Sundays. If this doesn't shine, though, we will be back next week and continuing this hunt. We do have to get both of these Mewtwo's, so the hunt's not over once one of them shines. We need both of them to shine. Here we go. You have a green Poliwhirl again. You sure do, Mighty Munchkin. It looks great on you. One last check for Kecleon. Good luck, Epic. Here we go. 1369, 1370. Will either one of these be shiny? They will not, but that's okay. And we hit the like goal. Thank you guys so much. What a fantastic stream this has been. We almost hit 1,000 views on the stream as well, which is awesome. But thank you to everyone that's been here. Thank you to the mods for doing a fantastic job. Thank you again to Kiro. Thank you to everyone that's hung out. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And yeah, have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. Good luck on all your shiny hunts. Take care. Do something nice for someone, and just because it's the right thing to do, and for no other reason. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.